So welcome back to game number 2. Jobu's Revenge versus the Smokin Bases. Terrence Hardy with the first ball. He's going to let that bounce and roll foul. Oh, some loud cries.
Whoa. Yeah, whoa. I'm with my teammates, Josh. I think that was fair.
Yeah. A hard hit from Hardy up to the right center field. Scotty Hollins gets it in to hold him for 1. So a hard hit from Braden Holcomb, slips past shortstop. Terrence Hardy runs around, holds it third. Braden Holcomb advances to second.
And that's what Braden does best, Josh.
He does.
Hit it.
Smokin Bases found some offense last week. Even with 6 people, we're able to send runs in rapidly. Joe Hawley up to bat now. No outs. Runners on second and third. Oh, Hawley drops it and goes foul for strike number 2.
Smart to watch it. Make sure you have to use the energy to run it. It's hot out here. 1 and 2. 2 and 2.
So Hawley ground balls. And that'll be an out. Hardy goes home. He's safe. Braden will advance over second.
Now, in my absence, Josh, Terrence said he would do his best to play like me. I think he made that run a lot better than I could have.
Who's on the base?
So 1-1 to score for Smokin Bases.
Fly ball. Foul down the left field line. Ooh, nasty hop.
Mason Edwards takes a nasty hop. That'll put Will on base there and score another run.
They've run the third place game of the season.
Here's Chelsea Carter into the plate. A little looping ball. Gets Will forced out at second. Chelsea makes it to first.
Yeah, Will held up there, but the ball was on the ground. When the ball's on the ground, you got to go.
Yeah.
Adam Kellner with a ground ball to third. Riley Edwards struggling at the start of the game here to field balls cleanly. Hard hit. Loads the bases there.
Let's see if Allison can do a little more damage.
Allison Latham was clutch at pitcher over the last 2 weeks.
It's a good hit up the middle. Allison drives home Carter. See, that was our game plan this week or today, Josh, is hit it where they're not.
I mean, if you hit where somebody's not, they're not going to get you out.
You got a good chance of getting on base, yeah.
Behind the bag.
There is a little bit of a lineup change here. Oh, Alex Thompson had moved over to second base, and shortstop there replacing him was able to jump and grab it in. I don't think that Alex Thompson would have been able to reach that one.
He's pretty athletic, but that was one up there.
Who caught that ball, Brian? Who? Charlie Lathan with the catch there.
Oh, here goes. Any bats thrown on the third base line or anywhere within the
All right, Alex Thompson leading off the inning. Him in both his tall socks, which I always pick at him about, but maybe I should start wearing some tall socks.
You
Considering
might not have a large bandage on your leg.
That is way high. Kelsey, watch the height. Yes, 12 feet. That's pretty high. Watch the
So,
height.
Ryan, are you not playing on doctor's advice this week?
I'm on IR, yes.
IR,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Fly ball to Kellner for the first out of the inning. Brings David Nieder to the plate.
Ball short. Ball.
Counts 2-0 to Nieder. Nieder is standing way off the plate.
Strike. 2-1.
I think he's targeting that right field line, so he's taking a step back to try to drive it somewhere special. Instead, he drives it up over second base. Nieder's booking it around, clearing second, going to third. Latham with a throw. Nieder's safe with a triple.
Brings Riley Edwards to the plate with one out. Runner on third.
Strike. Ball. Good eye. 1-1.
Little disagreement with call from the pitcher.
Fly ball to left center. Hardy can't quite make the play. Brings in Nieder. Edwards makes his way to third.
Trying way too hard out here. That ain't me.
Aaron Hepp swings at the first pitch, drives it to left field, drives in Edwards. And that brings Scotty Hollins up the bat. Ground ball back up the middle to Carter. Makes the play. Unfortunately, Steve was in my way and I couldn't tell that she barehanded it, or I would have made a better call than that.
We gotta get the calls right.
And she makes another barehanded grab, throwing the play to end the inning. Chelsea Carter's showing out. She's missed a few games. Granted, she has a job.
Yeah.
And does her job very well. So has not been in Atzel games the past.
Latham really showed up in relief of Carter there. Won 2 games yesterday.
Yeah, Allison, she pitched really well.
I don't think Jay qualified, but he's still 6 for 5 for 6. No.
So going into the top of the second, Smokin Bases leads 3-2 over Jobu's Revenge.
Right, Wallen. Better up.
Deja Thibodeau leading off the inning for Smokin Bases.
Why would I not? Why would I do that?
Ground ball up the middle for Thibodeau. Makes the throw to first to get the first out of the inning. Smokin Bases back at the top of the lineup with Terrence Hardy to the plate. Swings first pitch to center field. Aaron Hepp makes the grab for the second out.
We didn't even have a rain rule until I had to make sure that my
Braden Holcomb watches the first pitch strike.
Ball short. 1-1.
I'm always impressed with Simpson's ability to pitch, to get a lot of pitches in really quickly.
2-1.
There's definitely no delay. As soon as it hits his glove, he's pulling it out and sending the pitch.
Big fly ball to left center. It gets over Hepp's head. Braden makes his way to second and holds at second. He could have gotten 3 out of that, but better safe than sorry.
With Alex Thompson there and Riley Edwards at third, I would not have chanced it there. Alex has shown he's got the arm to make it across.
I know one thing. If he would have tried to make it to third, I would have told him not to slide.
I feel like we're going to see a larger number of Atzel players wearing long pants or long socks next year.
High fly ball to left center for Hawley to end the inning. Score still 3-2 in favor of Smokin Bases.
Great defensive inning there from Jobu's Revenge.
Ball short.
Daniel Lyerly leading off the bat for Jobu's Revenge.
Toss, David. Strike. There you go.
Counts 1-1 now to Lyerly. Ground ball to Holcomb at short. Makes the throw. Can't quite make the play at first.
Holcomb made a great effort to field the ball, but could have taken a little extra time to make the throw. Definitely the kind of throw you'd see made at the majors, but unfortunately for Braden, he does not play in the majors.
I may be wrong, but I don't think any of us do. The one and only Stu Moore is at the plate now. Ground ball back up the middle to Carter, who turns, makes a play, gets the force at second, but decided to leave Stu safe at first.
Yeah, Holcomb definitely had time to make that, forgetting that Stu is not the fastest cheat on the field.
Yeah, you're right. It's a crazy switch.
Stu just conserves his energy. That's what it is.
Balk.
We don't have box. Let's go. Read a book. Hey.
Umpire Steve Calucci reminding the field that we don't have a bulk rule.
Of course, Jobu's Revenge is trying to find every unfair advantage.
Ryan, I feel like you might be biased here.
Me, biased, of course. Can I pick?
Count is 1-1. Simpson drops the ball in front of right field. So that's good for a single. Moves Stu Moore over to second. Charlie Latham will come in and pinch run for Doug Simpson.
That one is in 2 pages.
And instead, Charlie Latham will bring in Daniel Lyerly to pinch run.
Lindsey Jones watches the first pitch. Strike. 0-1.
Lindsey Jones forgoes the glasses today, knowing she means business.
Ground ball back up the middle for Carter.
Ball just bounces over Carter's glove, but Latham's able to bring it in to get the force at second. So 1 out, runners on first and third. Peyton Brown up the bat.
Hard hit ball in the middle. Chelsea can't quite make the grab. Brings in Stu.
So that ball just bounced off Carter's glove, but rolled past Holcomb there. Brings in another run to make it 3-3. Thompson slips it past Latham at second. Thompson going for 2. Jones comes in to score. Brown holds at third. Jobu's Revenge wants that championship game slot. Smokin Base is going to need to find the defense.
This is going to be a game of who wants it more. Does Jobu's Revenge want the championship game more? Or do we want to not play in the toilet bowl more?
Nieder sitting behind the count here at 0-2.
There you go.
Thompson caught in a rundown. Braden throws it to Kellner. Kellner makes the tag.
Hey, that's Steve? Yeah, 5-3. Did you see it, Steve? She made it easily. That was the ground ball to hold Braden.
Yes.
What I thought.
So the run did score there. So the run's score is now 5-3. Jobu's revenge over Smokin bases going into the top of the third. Will Boyd will be up first.
The last out. The last out of the stage.
No.
Yeah. So you can run for anyone. Yes. Oh, you can? Anyone you can run for. Anyway.
Smokin bases investigating the pinch hit rule here.
I think we're just testing Steve's knowledge of the rule book. Because it is, a half of a paragraph long, so.
As Steve said, it is 2 pages. Boyd hits it foul down the left line, but Riley Edwards able to just get under it.
Line drive to right field for Carter. Ground ball. Charlie makes the throw to second.
Oh, controversy there. Looked like Thompson was able to clear the double play, but is called safe. Jobu's revenge.
Nothing more than the first 2 more out of a game. Except for the safe part.
Will Boyd is in running on first base. Hard hit ground ball up the center for Wiley. And you're not going to throw out the sprint coach if you make a mistake in the field like that. So he gets on first fairly easily.
Yeah, Simpson got just a piece of the ball, and it slowed it to where Thompson couldn't get to it in time. He ran near clear to the right foul pole.
Ball outside. 1-1.
And Latham ends the inning on a pop-up.
Alex Thompson with the catch to end the inning.
Score still 5-3 in favor of Jobu's revenge.
Jobu's made a lot of noise about that missed double play, but they were able to avoid any damage there.
You could have just stopped that sentence at Jobu's made a lot of noise and just ended it there.
That's true.
That's par for the course for this.
Accusations of bribery from Matt Self. Stu Moore reconciling with Steve Gulichi.
Might be able to give you a discount.
I think Jobu's revenge is playing with fire. Steve, he's getting a little upset. Riley Edwards to lead off the inning for Jobu's revenge. Just go ahead and say Steve missed that call. It counts 1-1 now. Fly ball to left center. Blaine Wiley makes the grab for the first out of the inning.
Aaron Hepp up to bat. Sends it down to third base. Stumbles, giving Kellner plenty of time to make it. But the first baseman just not able to bring it in cleanly.
Hollins up to bat now. Watch his
Can't
first
sleep
pitch.
on Hollins. He had a big hit in the game yesterday.
He was trying for another one there, but it drops in front of Hardy.
Hepp wanted to go for 3, but wisely holds up. Charlie Latham up, 1 out, 2 on.
Right. Ball inside. 1-1.
Our line drive to right center. Drives in Hepp.
Jobu bringing the fire today. Dangerous batter Daniel Lyerly up to hit. Lyerly slips it past Holcomb. Hollins comes in, sliding in for another run for Jobu's revenge. So score is now 7-3. Jobu's revenge threatening to take the tiebreaker and score differential here.
Line drive to left field for Moore. Gonna hold the runners. Bases loaded now for Jobu's revenge.
Looked like Latham had a case there to make the run, but with only 1 run, they may be wanting a sacrifice here from Simpson. So Hardy brings in the ball. It drops just over second base. Another run will score. Holcomb's able to get it in time to hold the runners, but bases are still loaded. So 1 run will score, 1 runner out. So runners on first and second with 2 outs.
Peyton had a big hit last time at bat. Let's see if she can continue that this at bat. Makes good contact right at Holcomb at short.
The damage is done, though. Score is now 9-3 in the top of the fourth.
19 minutes.
We may be looking at the second place team here who will meet Bat Intentions in the championship game next week. But you know, what am I saying? You know, Smokin or Great Slambino was down 7-0 in the third inning of the last game. Managed to come back and win in walk-off fashion. So I'm not going to count anybody out here, but
That just takes grit and determination, especially in Atzel when you don't really know what's going on.
without Ryan McMahon on the field, I just don't know if the Smokin Bases has the offensive.
Look,
firepower.
I'm not saying correlation, causation, anything, but the game I did play in, we lost 17-0. So
You were playing Bat Intentions, one of the hardest hitting and best defensive teams in the league,
Half the number of players as well. So.
and with only 6 players.
Billy with a ground ball to third. Riley makes the grab, makes the throw, makes the play. Gets Billy for the first out of the inning.
I believe I hear Smack Talk champion Monica Decker chirping from the sidelines.
Ground ball up the middle for Deja. Easy out for Doug. Top of the lineup again for Smokin Bases.
Come on.
Decker is smack talking Hardy here.
Little blooping fly ball just over Thompson's head.
Do note that I don't see Monica in the lineup today. I don't know if that was a strategic decision from Matt Self or
I was fortunate
cowardice.
enough to interview Monica before the game, and she said that team captain, team coach Matt Self was superstitious, and that they played so well last time without her. He wanted to keep the same lineup. She didn't seem very happy about it.
You know, I've got some oceanfront property in Arizona I'd like to sell you, Ryan.
But whether Monica's in the lineup or not, you know you're going to hear her at some
Definitely
point.
hear her. Joe Holly up to bat. High fly ball. Pep steps up under it, makes the catch for out number 3. So going into the bottom of the fourth, Jobu's Revenge still leads 9-3. Blade Runner Alex Thompson is going to lead off Jobu's Revenge here.
Ball.
It looked like Thompson was aiming for that left field line. Tries it again. Another foul for strike number 2.
One and two.
Thompson pops it up high. Carter comes under for out number 1 of the inning. Two fouls and a pop fly. Alex Thompson's not going to be happy with that performance. Another foul from David Nieder. Commissioner Emeritus, as he's self-titled himself.
No one even knows what that means.
I think a few people do.
Okay, maybe 1 or 2 people don't know what that means. High fly ball to left, shallow left field, and it Wiley gets the ball into second. They nearly get Nieder at second, but
Nieder lives and dies by his evasive base running.
You got to use those pants in that situation instead.
He does have pants on, so he has long pants on, so he definitely could have slid there without risk of injury.
I believe if you lean into the pitch, it's a strike, right?
If you're going to lean in, I wouldn't put your head first, though. Edward gets on top of it, grounds it to the short. Holcomb makes the throw for out number 2.
Good stretch from Boyd at first. That hurt me watching him stretch.
That did advance Nieder over to third, though. So 2 outs, Aaron Hepp comes up.
Right. Good call.
Steve Galici congratulating himself on his own calls. It's a high fly ball. Holcomb gets under it in the inning.
Doesn't count. You tried though.
11 minutes.
So 11 minutes left, going into the top of the 5th. Score is still 9-3, Jobu's revenge.
Let's see if we can get a little momentum going. See if we can pull this game out and get out of the toilet bowl.
I believe it was the Great Slambinos that scored 4 runs in the end of the 5th inning. So
Hey, look, anything's possible.
it is possible.
Especially if I slip Steve a $100 bill, anything could be possible.
Steve is safely in the championship game. I don't think he's really concerned about who his opponent's going to be. And considering that he beat Smokin Bases 17-0 in the previous game, he may be actually rooting for him already without a ball. Will Boyd leads off.
Hard hit ground ball to Edwards at third. Makes a stop, but can't quite make the grab. Allows Boyd to be safe at first.
Edwards looked like he got a little overconfident on that one, but had a lot more speed on it than he was expecting. Simpson catches the ball. Simpson pitches the ball. Thompson fields it, but makes a bad throw. He wanted to get the force at second, but I don't know where he was throwing it to.
So one of our RBI leaders walking up here.
RBI lead, tied for third place. RBI leader Katie Kidd has arrived at the field. Edwards takes his eye off the ball, rolls out to the left field for Nieder. That will load the bases with a single from Kellner.
And this is exactly what Smokin Bases needed. to start this inning. Try to get themselves back in it.
No outs, bases loaded.
Ball, deep. 1 out.
Oh,
Wiley.
didn't need that.
Field fly.
No, it's run on your own lead.
So, infield fly, Will Boyd, I guess, decided to tag up and make a run for it, but gets caught at third for a double play.
Back two. 0-2. Not bad. 1-2.
Counts 1 and 2 now to Latham.
Two.
Good hit from Latham, but right to Hep in center field. After a promising start to the inning, Smokin Bases relinquishes 3 runners on base.
Yeah,
Jobu is smart here. They just kill the clock.
I don't really know what Boyd was thinking there. I wasn't watching the play, so I don't know. Did he tag up and attempt to run, or was he just off the base watching?
I'm not sure. Now, I will say this much. That third base is hard to see. So maybe he thought he was closer to the base than he actually was. I don't know.
Better up. Let's go, Black.
Smokin Bases trying to hurry people up.
They're delaying on purpose here.
I'll extend the time.
Umpire Steve Caliche threatening to extend the time.
So I believe we'll have stoppage time. Is that correct?
Yeah, I believe that's a rule in soccer.
That's ball.
I don't know if it's a rule in softball.
If Steve says it's a rule, I guess.
At least threaten it. Ball, short, 2-0.
Hard hit from Holland, slips past Kellner.
Leadoff single for Hollins.
One thing Scotty knows is how to get on base. Charlie Latham had a nice hit that dropped in over second base last inning, but
He was swinging for Helen Keller Boulevard. But instead, I felt a nice breeze come off that.
I'm not happy with that one. Latham's walking it out. Out picked up by Holcomb. 1 out.
That's a bad joke to your Helen Keller.
I had to say thought. Ball short. 1 out. Ball. 2-0.
Count is 2-0 for Lyerly. 1 runner on first. 1 out.
That ball. 2-1.
Counts 2-1 to Lyerly now. Hard hit line drive to left field.
Left fielder loses it a little bit. Doesn't make a clean catch.
So Blaine may have a bug in his eye, or not sure what's going on.
Lyerly probably could have gone for 2 there, but held up. So we got runners at first and third. Stu Moore up bat.
0-1.
Two more.
Everyone's applauding Stu's swing there.
There was a lot of effort in one
He
swing.
nearly made contact. And Stu watches strike 3.
I don't think he had any energy left after that first strike. So.
He just wanted Doug to come to the plate. You know, Stu's a selfless leader. He just wants his teammates to get all the glory.
Is that why he named his team Stu's Revenge Tour last year?
Exactly.
Simpson finds the gap past Carter. Hardy sends it in. Wirely goes to third. Scotty Hollins will score. Score is now 10-3. Lindsey Jones comes up to bat. So Doug Simpson comes off with Stu Moore now getting on base as a pinch runner.
If I'm not mistaken, this seems like a time wasting tactic. There should be another minute of stoppage time added.
Well, it'll definitely take more time for Stu to get around the bases, but
I'm sure they gained an advantage with that courtesy running.
Lindsey Jones
Ground ball from
piece of
Jones.
He's going.
We have about 1 minute. I believe we have about 1 minute left in the game, which means, correction, 2 minutes. Thank you, Brian.
10-3.
Jobu's Revenge.
Yes, the Evil Empire is up.
So 10-3, Jobu's Revenge. With 2 minutes left, we're going to play another inning here. Smokin Bases is going to need a miracle. I don't know that they have the same magic that Slambinos was able to tap into, but I'm never going to say no.
You know, Josh, it was times like this where I wish I didn't leave my cleats and my glove at home. Because I could slip into the lineup and hopefully help.
It's always hard for a competitor to be on the bench, but sometimes you got to take the advice of your doctor, sit one out.
Do you just want your bag over?
Just provide moral support for your team.
And by doctor, you mean myself.
Wait, you didn't get it? What are you doing over here? So Dennis leads off, Smokin Bases, finds the gap over shortstop for a base hit. Gage Thibodeau leads off, or up to bat now. Reaches for it, but can't make contact. Joe Hawley running through the play of field. With the rate that Doug Simpson throws, that was not a wise decision.
0-2. Strike 3.
Strike 3 for Thibodeau. Brings Hardy up at the top as the lineup rolls over.
Time has expired.
Time has expired, so if Jobu's Revenge can prevent a massive comeback here, this will be the last half inning here.
Big hit from Hardy to center field. Looks like Thompson took a tumble. I'm not sure what happened.
I was wondering if he
His
was
right foot got in the way of the left foot.
if he was diving so he could clear the throw, but no, I think he just tripped.
To take air around second base.
So runners on first and second.
Oh,
Braden Holcomb steps up. Monica Decker telling him that he can't come back from this one. If there's a queen of the mind game, it's Monica Decker.
Big rip from Holcomb. Oh, Nieder misplays the ball.
Dennis is
Hardy's going to
booking
make his
it.
way to third. Billy makes his way home.
Ooh,
Fortunate play there.
missed
For
throw
Jobu's
by the
revenge.
shortstop there. Nearly took Hardy in the head. Joe Hulley forgetting that he's up the bat here.
Coach Joe was so into the game, he forgot he was up to bat.
Nieder? Yes, it did touch his glove. So it looks like that was an official error for David Nieder out there. Holly finds the gap between third and short. Another run's going to score.
Now we've seen one comeback today, Josh. Well, you have. I didn't get here to see the first game, but do we have another one?
So does that make it 10-5, correct? 10-5 now. One out. Will Boyd sends it down the third baseline. So Boyd will be out, but he will advance Holly over to second.
Let's see if Chelsea Carter can extend the game. She watches the first pitch ball. A little outside.
Come on, 1-1.
So the previous game ended 8-7. If Smokin Bases wants to avoid the toilet bowl and land in that third place game, they definitely need these runs. And just like that, Carter runs another one in. A little upset Holly didn't go home, but another run scores. 2 outs. Runners on first and third still. So 10-6 now. They need at least another run to match the score of Tuscaloosa Redemption from the previous game. Now, this is not taking into account other score differentials, but, you know, if we're living in a simple system here.
Simple system in Atzel. That's a good joke, Josh.
2-1.
Adam is patiently waiting for his pitch.
Strike.
Counts even now 2-2. Hard hit ball from Kellner.
Smokin Bases has found the formula, hitting right between third and short, advancing runners and scoring runs. It's now 10-7, 2 outs. Do you believe in miracles, Ryan?
If we win, yeah.
Ball outside. 1-0.
Simpson just misses the back corner. Another drive up to short, but Riley Edwards able to bring it in, get the out at second to end the game.
Now, Josh, I don't have the standings in front of me right now, or the updated standings at least.
Give us a second here. Once Brian's able to finish this game up, we may have some standings that we can look at.
This definitely puts Jobu's Revenge and Bad Intentions in the championship game. But I think the 3, 4, and 5 positions will be decided in this next game, right? I don't think anyone's been clinched.
Bad Intentions has clinched, I believe.
Yeah.
So
Bad Intentions and Jobu's
this game is
Revenge.
really just pride for short. Almost said the wrong word. Schmitz Creek.
There's no pun there. If you misspeak, just blame Kelly.
Yeah, it's all Kelly's fault. Her name, her choice. But yeah, so that ends it. Jobu's Revenge likely clinching. We're waiting for a little update here. But here shortly, we're going to have Bat Intentions versus Schmitz Creek. Bat Intentions 4-0, Schmitz Creek 0-4. So great disparity in record there. We'll see if Schmitz Creek can find a little offensive firepower and try to defeat the steady defense of Bat Intentions.
You know, it's well,
I really don't think this game's going to matter now.
I wouldn't think so.
I think everything's been established now. Should be Bad Intentions versus Jobu's Revenge in the championship. Slambinos versus Smokin Bases in the third place game. Redemption versus Schmitz Creek in the toilet bowl.
So if you didn't hear that, it looks like it should be official now that Bat Intentions will face Jobu's Revenge in the championship game. Third and fourth place game will be between Tuscaloosa Redemption and Smokin Bases.
Smokin Bases and Slambino.
Smokin Bases and Slambino in the third and fourth place game, with Aaron Jordan's Tuscaloosa Redemption falling into the toilet bowl, where they will face Schmitz Creek. So join us here in a few minutes as Bat Intentions tries to hold off the hard-hitting